Success Factors. Professionally certified into Employee Central Recruitment Management, Recruitment Marketing, Compensation, and worked on the rest of the modules like PMGM, Onboarding 2.0, SP and CDP, etc. That's what my portfolio covers up to. I have been into the trainings for the last 7 years. I've been training different batches with MiNdLiNkS, and it's been I think more than 15 plus a batch that I'm taking for the task-based live project. So welcome to all of you. You're all in safe hands, first of all. This is my quick introduction. I'm working for one of the MNCs as an architect, and we'll give you more information as and when we progress. Okay. So good to see you all. It's a good batch, looks like. So I would like to go through, what exactly are you from? What is your background? What is the trainings that you've gone through? How far are you good with Success Factors, Employee Central? I am assuming all of you are trained Employee Central consultants. All right. So yeah, let's go with Sangeeta Rani first. So just give me a quick introduction of yourself and what's your background? What is your experience that you have so far, and how are you? Are you trained in Employee Central, or more information about it? Okay. Over to you, Sangeeta. Rest of them
Yes,
and
ma'am.
only.
Yes, hello, ma'am. I'm Sangeeta Radhani. I'm doing as HRS at Trend Store, supporting HR at
Mm-hmm.
Trend Store, and it is an apparel store.
Mm-hmm.
And in a and then my hello, ma'am.
Go ahead. Yeah, I can hear you.
And my yes. My experience is 1 year and in that store.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I have so much of interest in HR.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's only, ma'am.
Okay, you're trained in
That's
Employee
ma'am.
Central already?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay,
Good to know
okay,
about you. We'll talk more about. I'm making a note of your information that you're giving me so that we can actually talk more about what sort of work you have to do in order to get into the market of Success Factors. Okay. Thank you
yes,
so
ma'am.
very
Okay,
much.
ma'am.
Welcome aboard.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Esther.
Hi, ma'am. This is Esther, and I'm from finance and recruiting background.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about 8+ years of experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned success factors from MiNdLiNkS,
Mm-hmm.
and how I'm interested to get to this workbench.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good
Thank you.
to know about you. Thank you so very much and welcome aboard. Hi, Imran.
Hi, Archana. Yeah, myself Imran. I'm working in the non-IT sector and
Mm-hmm.
SFAC trained.
SF,
EC, Employee Central trained. I got trained in Employee Central.
you got trained. What is the experience that you have in that?
I'm a non-IT from background and working in the banking sector.
Okay, how many years?
It's around the 5 years.
5 years of experience.
Yes.
Okay, all right, good. Okay, thank you for giving me your introduction. We'll talk more about what you'll have to do. And welcome aboard. Thanks for joining the session. All right, Kavita.
Yeah, hi, good morning.
Good morning, Kavita.
Yeah, my name is Kavita. I'm an admin executive. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
Yeah. So I have taken training in Success Factor in EC,
Mm-hmm.
Employment Center, but
Okay.
I don't have knowledge more because I just trained. That's it.
Okay. Okay. All right. And how many years of experience you have?
Around 9 years experience I have in admin assistant.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Mm.
All right. So thanks, Kavita, for letting
Yes.
me know. We'll talk more about it. And welcome aboard. Thanks for joining the
Yeah,
session.
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Praneeth.
Hi Archana, I'm Praneeth. I have 10 years of experience in HR domain.
Awesome. Okay.
I have trained for I trained in SAP Success Factor CC.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay, so I think that's more than enough. 10 years of experience you have into HR admin. All right. Okay. Thanks for letting me know that, Praneeth, and welcome aboard. Thanks for joining the call.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Reddy. Reddy, we can't hear you if you're speaking. I still can't hear you, Reddy. Okay, I'm moving on to the next one. And when you're able to talk, you can just ping me or you can unmute yourself and give me a call. Hi, Santosh.
Hi, Akshan. This is Santosh. Hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
I'm traveling right now. Sorry for the disturbance.
No.
Yeah, I've completed. I've got 7 years of experience in HR, and
Mm-hmm.
I got trained recently with MiNdLiNkS AC Employee Center.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay.
looking for a good opportunity in AC.
Okay, nice. Okay, thanks for letting me know that. And definitely, so far, whoever I've spoken to, this is the right platform where you are after you get trained into Employee Central. So welcome aboard, and we will know more about this program once we complete the introductions of everyone. Thank you so much. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you, Akshan.
Hi, Shiva.
Yeah, hi Archana, how are you?
I'm doing good, ma. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, this is Shubha here, working as an assistant manager and have an 5.5 years of experience in the recruitment background and have
Okay.
trained in the SAP SF.
Okay. Great. All right. Thank you so much for giving your information and welcome aboard.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, Shiva.
Uh, yeah, Archana, very good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm Shivakumar. I had a experience in HR and as well as I worked
How many
as
years of
in
experience you have in HR?
yeah, 5 years, around 5 years.
5 years. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I trained in EC.
You're trained in AC. Okay, great. All right. Thank you so very much, Shiva, and welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Hi, Srinivas.
Hi Achna, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Srinivas. I am having a 5+ years of experience on system admin background.
Okay.
Um, and I am learning the success factor and employee central from MiNdLiNkS Institute. I am
Okay.
totally non-background
Okay.
HR.
No problem at all. So thank you so very much, Srinivas, and we'll talk more about what you will have to do. And thanks for joining the call. Welcome
Thank
aboard.
you. Thank you.
Hi, Jana. Hi, Jana.
Hi Archana, good morning everyone. Yeah, I am Janardhan. I have 11 years experience in US taxation. It is a
In US taxation.
yeah.
Okay, great.
It is
Okay.
non-IT that one. I have interested to learn this one, so that's why I moved to.
Okay. Okay. Great. You're into US taxation. That's going to help you a lot in success factors. How is that going to help you? How are you going to use your previous experiences? What we're going to we'll talk more about it. And thank you so very much for joining the call and welcome aboard.
Okay, thank you, Archana.
Yeah. Hi, Pavani.
Hi Archana, this is Parni. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, I'm having experience on automation testing actually, 5.5 years of experience.
Automation testing, okay.
Yeah. Now I have been trained in success factor EC module.
Okay, and what's your education?
BTech.
Okay, fair enough. All right. And how many years you said? 5.5, isn't it?
Yeah, 5.5 years of experience on automation testing I'm having.
Okay.
I had a gap of 5 years, so I want to move it to success factor right now. So I'm
looking
for it.
You had 5.5 years of experience and then you took 5 years of break.
Yeah.
Okay, and currently you're not working anywhere.
Yeah, currently I'm not working.
Okay. All right, fair enough, fair enough. So we'll talk more about what you'll have to do. And
Oh,
thanks so much for joining, Bobby, and we'll continue.
thank you.
I think the one which is left is Mr. Reddy. Reddy, we can't still hear you. At any given point during the call, if you are able to fix up your audio, uh, please try and talk so that I can understand your profile. Okay? All right. Anybody else who have joined in between? I think there is somebody called Ravi. Ravi, I don't know if you're able to talk. And I see there is Ashish. Hi, Ashish.
Hi, Archana. Good morning.
Very good morning. Can you please give a quick information about yourself?
Archana, I have 10-year experience in HR domain.
Very good.
Working as a talent acquisition, starting from talent acquisition, I'm working as a HR manager here, consultant.
HR manager. So meaning you're into generalistic profile?
Yes, journalistic profile.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
And I have done the SAP HCM also,
Okay,
while in the
very
SAP
good.
HCM. And I know I have worked not in corporate work, but experience, but I have worked freelancing work in SAP HCM. Now I completed training in SAP SF also. And
Okay, so you're
yesterday
saying
also.
you have worked freelancing in HCM, right? So now you
Yes.
want to get into success factors. Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. So we'll talk more about what you'll have to do. And thank you so much for joining, and welcome aboard. I think, Mr. Reddy, you're the only one that is left. If anybody else, if I forget somebody, please feel free to get involved and introduce yourself. So, okay. Thanks everybody for giving me your quick introductions. It's a great batch with most of the people coming from HR, automation, from banking sectors into success factors. The reason why I wanted you guys to tell me about your experience and your background is because just to make sure that are you qualifying the requirement for success factors industry or not. So glad that all
Archana,
of you. Yes,
Archana, sorry to interrupt you. Your voice is coming on bit and pieces.
Oh, is it? Thanks for letting me know. Just give me a minute. I am on a secured full bandwidth internet. So is anybody else also facing the same, or it's only Ashish? You're
Yes,
able to hear
yes,
me
it's good.
properly? It's good. It's good? Okay.
Now it's good.
Now it is good? Okay. All right. So, yeah, what I was saying, I'll be a little louder so that you can hear me much better. So what I'm saying is that all of you are qualified to get into success factors. The reason I'll tell you why is because we do not know that, okay, we have, like somebody
Sorry,
have a gap
Archana.
of 5 years.
Yeah.
Sorry, say that again. I think now it is better. Okay. All right. So I'm in a full bandwidth, guys. So you should be able to hear me properly. Okay.
Very
So
good.
all of you are in, I'm saying that you're in a qualified range for success factors because whatever reason that you have with respect to your gap, or you have some sort of a break in between, you're coming from a different industry, etc., doesn't affect you getting into success factors. The first and foremost thing in that, guys. Okay. We have trained people who come from a medical background also. Somebody who've done a medical coding and who wants to get into IT, and they choose in success factors because they like HR and they're getting into success factors. So there are employees who are working with me who come from that sort of a background. So it's absolutely okay. Industry is going to welcome you even if you have a gap. It doesn't matter, but you will have to produce some kind of an affidavit for MNC companies because the gap is always should be legal. All right. So any MNC company, TCS, Infosys, Wipro, any MNC company will ask you for an affidavit. So you can submit that at your time of joining for the BGV. It's just for the BGV that they do not consider that, that years in your career. So that would be definitely asked by any of the MNCs. Just an FYI. It's just not for a continuous gap. Even if you have 1 month gap, 3 months of unemployment because of any reason, or you wanted to become an entrepreneur and you were trying your chances, even then you will be asked for a affidavit. All right. Where do you get that, etc., etc.? All of those are different questions. If you have such questions, you can always ask me. All right. Now, coming to success factors and what are you going to do? Since all of you are trained, what are you going to get benefit from this task-based live project? Okay. So as the name itself says, it's a task-based and it is a live project. So all of you will be given access to success factors, and right from the day one in a real-time job, whatever you're going to do, like say for example, the first and foremost, how a company is going to get a project, what are the different pre-sales and post-sales activities you as a consultant will be involved into. From there till you complete your post-go live support of a particular project, what are all the different activities on a day-to-day basis? How are you going to start a project? How are you going to execute different steps of a project? I'll tell you a small difference between your regular training versus the task-based live project. So here I will not teach you about how you should create a workflow, how you have to create approvals, what are the different steps that you have in it. Unless otherwise, I ask you some sort of questions when I start a particular topic. And if I feel that, okay, you guys are not up to the mark even after the training, and these are certain things that you should know, then I'm going to repeat it. Okay, I'm going to take some time and repeat it. If not, if you guys are able to answer whatever questions that I'm going to ask in particular topics, then we are straight away going to get into the real-time scenarios that you will have to create. Like say for Ashish, I'll say, okay, you go ahead, create a task for a transfer. And then I'm going to give you an intra-transfer. Then I'm going to give you a provision ended. Not just stopping there. How are you going to create multiple step workflow and multiple scenarios within the workflow? Okay, I'm going to teach you all of that in the session and then give you an assignment of how you have to do it. So what is happening there is whenever we are covering a topic, we are going to cover the end-to-end scenarios that are based and the live scenarios that are based out of those topics and the troubleshoot of them. Because we never know, amongst all of you 15, people can go into implementation, people can go into support also. Right? So if you're going into a support role, first of all, what is the difference between these roles? How many other roles do you have? What are those areas of employee central which can give you employment? Right? If you're getting into business analyst role in success factors, what are you supposed to do? Right? So all of these areas is what I'm going to cover. Okay. Addition to what I just said, we are also going to cover how a live tickets you're going to receive, how a live problems you're going to face, what kind of request. I'm going to show you certain live requests that we receive from the client and how do you execute that. What is a rollover project? What are enhancements? What are change requests? How are you involved into it? What are pre-sales? So basically what you have learned so far is your ground, and what you will learn here is the next steps of success factors. At any given point in time, you feel that, okay, I am a little backward in the very first step. Maybe I did not concentrate there much, maybe it's totally new for me and probably I took it a little light. That's fine. I'm going to touch base you each and every topic here. In Employee Central Core, we are going to touch base all the topics. Okay, when I say all the topics, I hope you all have implementation guides with you. If not, I'm going to send you the set of documents that you will need to have in Employee Central. I am going to touch base the overview of Employee Central, all the configurations that we do in the system, how do you manage the role-based permissions in a real time, how do you build the ad hoc reports, how do you work on data models, what are the known issues that you get with respect to different concepts, especially the pick list. Okay, how do you work with different foundation objects, what is the difference between MDF versus legacy foundation objects, more importantly, how do you build the associations, different structures that are released in success factors, using associations to structure a particular business, how do you accommodate it. Okay, and we are also going to see 1H 2024. I don't know if you guys are aware of it or not. 1H first half 2024 has been released in the test instances, and now it will be released into production in May. I think it's on 19th, coming next to next Sunday is what all the new releases will be in the production. So just to give you some sort of a background here, SuccessFactors has 2 releases every year, first half and second half. First half is called as 1H 2024, second half is called as 2H 2024. Okay, so when you go to the interviews post May, which is after our training is completed, obviously you will start applying for jobs. So when you apply for jobs, companies do expect you to understand about what are the new releases. A release is nothing but, like, say for example, you have your iPhone version something. Every time you get a version update, not just for iPhone, take any software, you get a version update. The same is what is in SuccessFactors. A version update is nothing but the 1H 2024 first half, and similarly the second half. In the current release, there are 351 upgrades which are added to the SuccessFactors for all the modules. Precisely to Employee Central Core, there are 60 upgrades which are added, including the integrations. So in my sessions, I am going to touch base you with the integrations and landscape of SuccessFactors. I am going to show you a couple of landscapes. Landscape means what? Anyone who can answer this? What do you mean by landscape? No?
I think it is configuration, right?
No.
Wherever we are configuration, that is.
Okay. Not really.
Like example, workbook like that.
No. Okay. So landscape means what? As the name itself says, it is the landscape. Means what? SuccessFactors is HR product. Okay. It's one of the SAP HR product. Let's say you're taking one example. Let's say Walmart. You take the company Walmart. So let me show you something to make you understand what is landscape. Just let me know once you're able to see my screen. This is very important, guys. This will be asked in your interviews also. Okay. And let me tell you, I am a panel member for 25 SuccessFactors companies for interviews. So you will keep coming across to me somewhere or the other. So I exclusively take interviews for a set of 25 companies. Just an FYI. All right. So now, let's say you're talking about a company. Okay, this is the company that you are talking about. This is the company, and let's say this is to make it easier. This is Big Bazaar. The company is Big Bazaar. Okay, now you guys are working for Big Bazaar. You're Big Bazaar employees. Now I say that okay, Big Bazaar is using SAP. Inside SAP, it is using SF, SuccessFactors. And why are they using this? They are using this for their HR purpose. Okay. When I say what is the landscape for it, it means that for HR, they are using this one, no doubt about it. So what are the other connections? That's the landscape. Okay.
I think futures, right? Futures.
No, let's say different other industries, like say for example, they are using FICO for finance. Okay, and they might be using SAP or any other product, let's say MMPP for production. Okay, they are using, let's say, CRM for customer support. Okay, this is for customer support. Okay, and they are using SAP MM or any other product for marketing. Okay, and they are using, let's say, Chronos, okay, for time management. Okay, and let's say they are using SAP HCM, okay, for payroll. Okay, and they are using, let's say, Qualtrics for Qualtrics is used for surveys. Okay, and they are using let's say time and attendance. Okay, and they're using SAP HCM for that. Okay, so this is the landscape of any company. Big Bazaar is using for HR. So here is what you will have to mention. For HR, we are using this. For finance, we are using this. For production, we are using this. For CRM, we are using this. For say time and for time management, we are using this. For payroll, we are using. This is the landscape overall. Okay, so for surveys we are using this, and for TNT we are using this. All right, so this is the landscape. Why is this important for us? Because SAP SuccessFactors HR is going to be your master HRIS system, and employee hiring will happen here. So finance system, let's say, why do we need finance system? Because in the finance system, cost center is created. Okay, cost center creation will happen in finance system, and whatever data that is created here will go into SuccessFactors. We will see this interaction very closely, guys. This might not have been taught to you in your regular training, but this is what is needed and interested for your real-time job. It's very small tasks. Okay, you don't have to worry about what is this mess. Okay, it looks like that, but then it is very small tasks. All right, so don't worry about it, but your understanding on this is important. Meaning what? Say for example, somebody is going for Shubha is going for an interview. Okay, so they'll ask you, okay, do you know what is the landscape for SuccessFactors? Oh, yes, I know. What do you mean by a landscape? The interaction of SAP SuccessFactors with the different other modules around that particular enterprise is called as landscape. So example of landscape is what is a setup. Example of landscape is what is the setup. So generally in companies you will see that the landscape is like this. Okay, they'll mention here is
Archana, please. Archana, can you repeat that point again?
Sure.
It is interconnection, that one.
Okay, so basically what is landscape? If SAP SuccessFactors is the HRIS system, all the other products or tools that it is interacting with around the enterprise is called as the landscape. Okay, so in order to understand that, what you will generally see in the companies is like this. Okay, this is SAP SF, all right, and let's say this is finance. Okay, so you will see a arrow coming from here, all right. Like this. Okay, they'll show you something like this. All right, so this is finance system, and from finance system you will get the cost center. So we'll say, okay, cost center is coming from here. Okay, and then you will see what are the output going out. Okay, so this is your SF, and from SF you will have the payroll system. Okay, so the data will go to payroll system from here. So they will have another arrow here, and you will see that this is the payroll system which comes up like this. Okay, so this is your payroll. Suppose we have an employee here, like say for example, you have myself, Archana Naresh. Okay, so you have me here. So the cost center for this employee is, let's say C1 is the cost center. So C1 is created here in this system, and via integrations it will come to success factors, and then when I am adding this employee called Archana Naresh into the system, I will assign her cost center as C1, because in success factors I have to see C1. No? So C1 is created here. So from integrations it will flow from this box to this box, and since C1 is available here, the HR will be able to assign that to this particular employee, and from there on the payroll system will take all the data. Now say for example May is completed, Archana should get her pay, isn't it? So to run the payroll we need the first name, right? We need the first name, last name, middle name, right? We need what is her package, that is CTC, right? We need her basic and different other pay components, right? All of this data is traveling from your success factors to the payroll system. Only then that will, because the master data is inserted here, isn't it? From here the data will travel into here. So this from finance to HR is one integration, from HR to payroll is another integration. Okay, so these are the standard integrations. So how are you doing these integrations? You can use CPI for it, HCI for it, LBoomi for it, right? Or integration center for it. Okay, integration center is within success factors tool, that is built within success factors. CPI, HCI, LBoomi are external middlewares. These are called as middleware. You will have CPI consultants, HCI consultants, LBoomi consultants. These guys will sit with us. They will talk about, okay, what are the integrations? No, CPI consultant talking about this one. This is one integration for him. Like this, we will say, okay, in this project there are 100 integrations which you will have to do, because we might have finance, we might have payroll, we might have all of other things also. We need Chronos for time management. So for time management, they need, okay, whose time management are we talking about? What is the first name, last name of that employee? What is the time profile that he is into? So all the details will flow from success factors to time management. Likewise, from success factor to Qualtrics, from the success factors to MMPP. This is the core job, guys. People who are doing this kind of job, you can expect even 50 LPA a year. So you will have very high packages in this area, because this is the core EC part which you will have to do. All right, this is the integration and core EC part. Okay, so whatever you have learned so far is a part of your SAP SF. So within SF SF, what do you have? You have RCM, you have RMK, you have ONB, you have EC, you have, okay, rather saying you like this, let me put across like this. Okay, you have RCM, you have RMK, you have ONB, you have EC, you have PMGM, you have compensation, you have variable pay, you have employee central payroll, you will have SP, you have CDP, you have LMS, you have WFA, you have WFP, you have people analytics, so on and so forth. So all of these are different modules that you have within success factors, of which what you guys are learning is this one. What you guys are learning is this one. So this entire list of modules is what you will see inside this. When I'm saying this one, I'm precisely talking about all the modules. Now, within that, I am referring to employee central integrations. Whatever integrations I'm talking about, it is related to employee central. Okay. So, in RCM, you have two subsets. You will have recruitment management, recruitment marketing, and also you have postings. In onboarding, you will have three subsets: onboarding, offboarding, and crossboarding. In Employee Central, you have many subsets. So this is called as Employee Central Core and Advanced. So when you say Employee Central Core means what? All your data models, your workflows, associations, foundation objects, your event derivations, and your platform features, people profile, all your other configurations will come under the core EC part. Apart from that, you have global benefits, okay, global transfers, position management, time management, advances, loans, pension payouts, payment information, dependent information, document generation, work permit, whatnot. You have etc. 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 So many other things are there in here. So now your question comes, oh, EC is so vast, but I learned only this core EC. Is that enough? To get into a job, this is more than enough. But to succeed in Employee Central, suppose you say, okay, with this job, with this core EC, I can get a job with respect to 12 to 14 LPA package. Okay. You want to grow more, isn't it? You want to grow more. You start with this, but you don't end with this, isn't it? You say, okay, I slowly want to go to 30, I slowly want to go to 35, I slowly want to go to 39, I slowly want to go to 45, I slowly want to go to 50. In India, I'm talking about. Okay, so then definitely you will have to get into all of these parts, and you can't just get into this overnight. Slowly you will progress. Okay, EC, you've done 2 projects. Next project, you will take global benefits also. Next project, you will take global transfers also. So your company will progress this. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. You will just tell them, okay, boss, I know core EC. Okay, they'll pull you into a project, and then they'll say, okay, this project needs time management, guys. This project needs position management, guys. So you know position management already, because usually any core EC person will teach you position management for sure. Okay, so slowly you will get into all of these things, and the moment you become strong in these things, you will keep increasing your package, obviously. All right, so this is about the core EC part. Then comes PMGM. Okay, so PMGM has 5 subsets. All right, you have PM, you have GM, you have CPM, you have calibration, and you have 360 degrees. Okay, so these are the 5 subsets that you have for PMGM. Okay, then compensation and variable pay, then employee central payroll, then succession planning, then career development planning, learning management system, Then you have workforce analytics, workforce planning. Then you have that is people analytics, which is all about reporting. And other than this, there are so many other things in Employee Central, like you have IPS, IAS. Okay, identity provisioning services, identity administrator services, IAS, IPS. Okay, like this, you keep getting many more. You have another one called as opportunity marketplace. Okay, all these are different opportunities. The more you know, the more you are demanded. So the more you know, the more you can demand your cost. Okay, people are here to pay you whatever you want to, but you have to get ready for it. You have to say, boss, I know all of these things, tell me how do you want me to help you. That sort of a confidence is what you will have to have in success factors. Am I making sense, guys? Hello?
Yes.
So now you don't have to worry about any of these things. I am here sitting to help you, train you, get ready for the market. Okay, how you'll have to talk, how you have to present, how you have to grasp the interest of your clients, how you have to be little tricky wherever is necessary, how you have to safeguard yourself. All of this is what I am going to teach you. Okay, and then see, everybody have two things, right? One is a personality, one is an attitude. I can train you for your attitude, but I cannot change your personality. Somebody is a soft spoken, they are soft spoken. Just because some Archana is coming for a month and a half, she can't change your personality. I can't change your personality, but I am here to give you inputs on what sort of attitude you will have to carry when you're going to a client place. What kind of attitude you have to carry when you are working with a team. Okay, what kind of attitude you have to carry as an EC consultant, because let me share my screen again. You are the king here. You are the king here. Everybody, RCM consultant will come talk to you, onboarding consultant will come talk to you, because everybody have a dependency on EC. They'll keep bugging you. No, what should I do here? What should I do here? Can you give me this data? For PMGM, we need this data. Can you add this? For compensation, I need this data. Can you add this? For SP, I need this data. Where can I get it from? Because other modules are all talent modules. And EC is a core HRIS system. That's called as a master system. And I'm sure you might be knowing about this thing, that Employee Central is called as master data, right? There is another thing called as employee profile, which is called as mini master data. Okay, I hope you know this, guys. Okay, so your HRIS master data will talk to the rest of the landscape tools, that is all of these one. But your employee mini master, which is this one, will talk to internally all of these talent modules. The talent modules will receive the oxygen from employee profile, not from employee central. So that's why each of these modules are all standalone modules. Even if you do not have EC, they will still work because they will need EP. EP is the driving point for them. Make sense? Are you making sense, guys? I mean, are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Trust me, guys. End of the day, I know all of you are here to to grow up your profile. Somebody might have come for a good start after a break. Somebody might have come for let's change, yeah, it's boring. Somebody might have come, yeah, here we have already reached the, you know, the let's say the statutory point. So let's move on to another tool so that we can grow more financially. If you're thinking all of these, then you're definitely in the right place. Definitely in the right place. Now, Indian market has grown up so well that if you people used to run abroad previously because they wanted to earn more, they wanted to earn more than a CR, etc., etc. But here in India, the CTCs have grown up so high after the pandemic that you can easily go up to 50, 60, 70 in India itself. You don't have to go abroad for doing it. If you want to go abroad for doing it in success factors, you can expect about 1.4 CR or so in Employee Central I'm talking about. Okay, and you have your own pros and cons in there. I will tell you my experiences in the overseas, how you can go there, what you should be ready to go there, what sort of package you should ask if you want to work for Dubai, you want to work for, so you know, Australia, you want to work for USA, you want to work for UK, etc. I'll give you those inputs also if you guys are interested. But start with India. Start your success factors career. Let's say all of you will start with low. Will maximum start with 12, 13 or 14 also, and then you will keep growing. Okay. So for that you have to get yourself to market ready. Am I clear, guys?
Yes, actually.
Okay. Now here, see, I am going to spend 1 hour with you every day. Okay, every day I'm going to start my sessions with question and answers. Okay, I'm not going to give you any list of questions, these are the expected questions, that this, no, nothing like that. Okay, whatever questions I ask you in the class, you, some of you or any one of you, start writing it in your somewhere notepad or whatever. And those questions are called as your interview questions. Trust me, you're going to get the questions from there itself. Okay, I'm going to touch base all the areas of Employee Central as I told you. The expectation is this: I am going to spend 1 hour with you. Within that 1 hour, I'm going to give you all that information that I can give you from the real-time industry, along with showcasing you some real-time scenarios, showing you some real-time tools. Like, say for example, I can show you Zoho. I can show you let's say some ticketing tools. They're real-time. All right, those sessions I will not record. All right, so those sessions will be you to understand what type of request can come from the industries or different companies. How are you going to resolve them? What is the dependency as an EC consultant you have on the rest of the modules? Or if they get some kind of request, how is the approach coming to you? All right, let me tell you guys, with all this said, okay, success factors life is a balanced life, very, very balanced. Like, you want to do your, you know, you want to focus on any of your habits or any of your interest areas along with doing a job, SF will give you that sweet time to do it. But not the first 2 years, because all of you have to get into success factors. You have to show your mark. Okay, this is what I am. All right, once you show your mark in any of the organizations, then your life is going to be very, very smooth and easy. All right, so SF is going to definitely give you a work life balance, not like HCM, not like any other these things. Now, why did I pick up HCM? Because HCM is a on-prem system, right? SF is a cloud system. What is the difference between on-prem and cloud? Since you all are trained in Employee Central, I can expect an answer from you on this. So what is the difference between them?
Cloud means it is you are using some only some URL you are getting, no need to install any softwares or in your systems,
Mm-hmm.
database, anything.
Mm-hmm.
That whatever on premises, that is the you have to install all these things. Whatever I told that.
Correct,
That is
absolutely
the
right.
difference.
So, that's right, absolutely right. So one of the difference is HCM is an on-prem system, so there you need some sort of installation specifications. Only then it will work. Your SAP logon will not just to log in with your link ID and password also. You need an installation for it. But if you talk about success factors, I sit in India, I sit in any other country, I all that I need is a link, company ID, user ID, and password. That's it. Right? So that's a more difference between a cloud product versus an on-prem product. And post-pandemic, after Corona, SF has become very much in the limelight because everybody wants a system like this. Success factors as a company employee, like say for example, I'm working for IBM, for example, and have I'm IBM uses success factors for their employees. So I as an employee can download the application in my mobile phone. I can access my account of success factors in my mobile itself. I want to take a leave, I will apply from my success factor system from mobile. I don't have to open my laptop, open some link and wait for hours together to get that into approvals and all that. It's a click of thing that I can do. I want a loan suddenly. Okay. Wherever I am, I put the request for a loan and I can also approach my manager to approve it quickly. Right? I want to book my hours, time hours. So I don't have to wait for the entire day and do that. I just open my phone and I can just do it. Even while sleeping, I can just book my 9 hours. Are you understanding? So things have become very easy with success factors. And let me tell you guys, okay, let me ask you this thing. What is an ERP?
Employee resource planning.
Employee?
Resource planning.
Enterprise resource planning.
Enterprise
Sorry,
resource
enterprise.
planning.
Right? Enterprise resource planning. What do you mean by that?
I think it is front end.
Front end? No, it's not. Okay.
No,
So I'll tell you what is an ERP. Say for example, this is your ERP. Okay, and we are talking about, let's say, Infosys. Okay, so not Infosys. Let's take any product-based company. Let's take L&T. Okay, so what is the ERP of L&T means what? What are they using for HR? What are they using for finance? What are they using for marketing? What are they using for customer relationship? Okay, what are they using for dispatch? Okay, what are they using for sales? Okay, so like this, whatever tools that a company is using, okay, ERP means what? Your enterprise means business. Enterprise means what? Business. Resource planning. For the resource planning, here resource means what? Whatever work they are doing. Somebody might be a construction company, somebody might be a banking company, somebody might be a product company, somebody might be a dealership company. So depending on whatever industry that they are into, the resources planning is what they'll be doing, utilizing all these different tools. Okay, so let's say SAP is an ERP. Why am I saying SAP is an ERP? Why will L&T will actually talk about, okay, SAP, Oracle, PeopleSoft, PeopleStrong, JD Edwards, Ramco Marshall, okay, different other products. Okay, so these are all ERPs. So L&T will have to decide, okay, which ERP should I go with? Now, what do you mean by this? What do you mean by this one? SAP is qualifying, saying that, hey, okay, I have HR product, I have finance product, I have marketing product, I have customer product, I have dispatch product, I have sales product. So whatever you want for your company, for your business to run, the support tools are all I have. That's why I'm a ERP. Similarly, Oracle will say, hey, I have everything. You ask me, I will give you what tools do you want. HR, I'll give you HRMS, Oracle HRMS. Okay, database, I have DBA. So Oracle is also going to say that, okay, I am a competitor to SAP. So I also have ERPs. I have all the systems. You need something, I will develop and give you, because I am a language. Oracle is a language, so it can develop anything. Okay, then similarly PeopleSoft, PeopleStrong, JD Edwards, Ramco, all of these are good at their primary modules. Like JD Edwards is primary good at finance. It has the potential of JD Edwards is finance. It also does marketing, it also does HR. So it is an ERP because it has multiple tools within them. And similarly Ramco Marshall, then PeopleStrong, then PeopleSoft. Okay, so like this you will have all these different options. That's why all these are called as your ERPs. ERP means what? Your enterprise resource planning. What does that mean? See, when you go to an interview, right, somebody will ask you, okay, forget about interview guys. You went to L&T company, you're doing the project for L&T company, and let's say L&T Bangalore have asked you, okay, we want Ashish to do our employee central project. Okay, so Ashish goes to Bangalore from Hyderabad or wherever he is from. Okay, and he goes interacts with the L&T team, employee central team. Okay, or before that he goes meets the C-level employees, the CXO, CEO, or say CHRO, whoever, CFO or whatever. There they ask, hey boy, you know, you have SAP is a ERP, right? What all does it have? Right? You are a EC strong consultant, you do not know about ERP, how would you even handle that situation? So you should know about it, right? So you can't say ERP enterprise resource planning. He also knows about it. He's running a company and he is more experienced than your age, right? So when you're talking to high profiles like this, you should have content with you. So that content is what I am going to give you. And the moment you take that content, what will happen? Ashish is having a lot of stuff, man. He is a tough boy. You can't just say anything to him. All right. So that kind of technically, you see that, right? People say you have to beat them technically, you have to talk technically. English does not even bother so much because people have that mindset that my English is not that great, so how will I survive in IT? No problem. Don't speak English. Speak technology. Speak technical. Speak in whatever language you want. If a CFO is asking you what is ERP, and I bush around with different words and not able to tell what is an ERP properly, and my colleague who doesn't have proper English will still be able to explain what is ERP, he's a gem and I'm not. Although I have wow in English, doesn't matter. Are you guys understanding what I'm trying to say? So even if you have a lesser English, even if you have, it's okay, no problem. Be technically strong. Okay, and nobody will get this overnight, guys. You start your journey. It will take 6 months, 9 months, but take information as much as you can. And I am here to help you out with how. You guys say, okay, Archana, we are here because we want to learn something, but how? What should I do? How should I start? Start slowly, steadily. I will give you all the materials. I will show you all these different sites which you will have to go and look for information. I will tell you what information you have to look for. Rest is your call. It's somebody who is really motivated and who really want to do something in life. Welcome. Industry is there to take you. Even today, you go into Naukri and see success factors jobs. You will see what is the demand for success factors jobs. I don't have to tell you that. Your job boards will tell you what is the demand for success factors. All right. And so that's it from me in this demonstration session today about the introduction of what we are supposed to do in the next classes and how is that going to help you, how is that going to change your success factors experience into real-time success factors. All right, any questions, guys? Any questions, guys? First of all, did you understand what I said?
Yes. Can I say that one ERP is a software system that helps you run the entire business support automatically? It is HR and finance, human resources, like that? Supply.
Say that again.
Sorry?
Say that again.
Can I say that one? ERP is a software system. It is an organization used to manage, I think, day-to-day business activities such as accounting.
Yeah, ERP is an enterprise system, right? ERP is one such enterprise system which will have all the tools within it. And those tools will help them on a day-to-day basis only, no? If you want to use HR, every day my employees will use HR.
Yes.
Right? So like that.
Okay.
Achana, how many sessions would be there and how many days will be covering these things and all? Just want to understand.
See, it will easily take around 40-45 days. Okay. And every day, Monday to Friday, we are going to meet one day every day we are going to meet for an hour. Okay. And we will continue for 40-45 days. But I am not rigid on the days. If I, at the end of the 10th day, if I get something new which I'll have to inform you guys, I'll go ahead and inform you guys. Maybe I'll have to extend for a couple of days. It's okay. I do have that privilege from MiNdLiNkS that I do not have to just stick for those days of attendance. All right. So I can quote you for 40-45 days.
What is timings, Archana? What is?
That admin will tell you guys. I will not be able to tell you that. Admin will tell you. Most probably, we'll connect in the mornings.
Okay.
Achana, Santosh here again. Just want to understand, since I missed the funny initial 10-15 minutes, just want to understand, we are going with a live project or else it's a model project. I just want to understand it clearly.
It's going to be live project. So live project means not that I will give you the credentials of the ongoing project. Because
when it's a live, it's a real-time project or else how? Please go ahead, sorry.
It would not be a real-time project. See, because real-time project will definitely have the security issues. I cannot give you guys a real-time project to do. But I can give you a replicable of that. I'll give you the requirement. You will get your accesses. You'll have to build the same thing in your access. So what are you doing is you're creating the same project in your access.
Mediator.
Somebody is not unmute, guys. We can hear what all you're talking. Just an FYI. Santosh, does that answer your question?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Because see, let's say I'm working for for Big Bazaar. Why will Big Bazaar allow me to give their employee data in a forum for trainings?
True, true. That's the reason I asked. That's the reason I asked you, right?
So you guys are going to build the same project in the sales demo system that we are going to give you on a bits and pieces way, so that you are completing one end-to-end live project with the live scenarios. So sometimes it so happens that we are getting some real-time issues, right? So I'm going to show you those issues, and I'm not going to record those sessions. I'm going to show you those issues. All right, so that's going to be a live exposure for you. Okay, this is
Yes.
how I'll get the ticket, this is how I'll have to solve it, this is how first I have to do it in dev, then I have to move it to test, then I have to move it to production. So when tomorrow somebody wants to put some experience and go into the market, I'm being very upfront. So if you want to put some experience into and go into the market, this is going to help you, right? So in the interviewers, they do expect, okay, what are the tools that you worked on? Okay, I worked for Zoho, I worked for ServiceNow, this is how ServiceNow works. Okay, what do you know about ServiceNow? Okay, you can talk about it. That is a help that you will get out of all of these sessions. You are going to get all rounded. I am going to show you what is a launchpad. I'm going to show you what is the SAP help.com. Where do you get the resources? Where do you get the documents? How do you have to raise a ticket? One of these things which is not a part of your regular trainings is what we're going to discuss. Clear?
Yes, Archana, clear.
Okay, awesome. Any other questions?
Archana, please give me some tips whenever it is getting supporting time. We are getting P1, P2, P3, right? How to within I think short period, how to we are find that.
How to find the solution in a
Solution.
short time.
It is. I think it is lengthy, not
Good question.
one by one like
Understood.
like that. It is suppose simply we are seeing. Okay, going to this way, it is easy to resolve that problem. Give me
Understood.
that type of tips.
Understood. Definitely, I'll give you all this kind of tips, all this kind of shortcuts, because we coming from experience, I will not expect you to start from the scratch again, because you have to take the download of the experience and start from that step onwards. All right. So definitely, I'm going to include all of this also in my teaching. So we'll cover this. I've made a point. I made a note of this point. Okay.
Thank you.
My charging is dying. My laptop is dying. So if any more questions, please go ahead. If not, then we'll wind up this session and meet from the next day onwards. I think we are starting the batch from Monday onwards. So we'll meet from then. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining the session, and welcome aboard everybody. See you soon in the sessions. Bye guys.
Thank you, Archana.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Archana.